Yes, we are live right now. This is After 9. I'm Mike K. Cook. That is Leah Hansen right there. And this is After 9. And thanks for joining us here on YouTube Live, Periscope, and on Facebook. We're doing it live, and you can watch it as well on our website if you don't catch it live, am800cklw.com, and on Instagram, search at Mike Lisa 800. What's up?
Don't get me started, Mike. It's early.
Is there something on your mind you'd like to share with the class?
There's always something on my mind. Well, usually not. No, that's not true. Earlier today, I said there was nothing between. It was a blank page between these two ears. Hi there. Just a couple of things. Number one, I really hope whoever hit that little kid, turn yourself in.
Would you like to tell us what you're talking about? This is the one that happened on the east side at on Jefferson last Sunday.
Yes, that little 7-year-old who was hit by a car and who died as a result, and police are looking for the individual. Turn your friggin' self in. Have a conscience. My God. Are you there?
Yeah.
You're frozen in my life, Mike. You're frozen to me.
Okay, I think we're back. There we go.
There you go.
I need Cooper's help. He built this computer for me years ago, but I need some updates happening because my computer slows down if I do anything with it. So anyway, you're absolutely right. Like how this person who did this to this child, last Sunday and is still out there and knows who they are. Obviously, it's all over the media and has not turned themselves in. I don't know how people live with themselves and sleep at night.
Yeah, so that was my number one because I just thought of it and I thought, oh my God, don't make the police go out and do all this work. Turn yourself in. Face the music. Somebody died, for Pete's sake.
Yeah. Well, and someone's going to know who this person is and maybe has already called Crime Stoppers and Windsor Police to turn themselves in. Or to give information about who this person is. The city's too small. There's too many cameras. People know everybody. Talk gets around. This person's going to be caught eventually.
Yeah. The second thing is for me right now, because I know Dan McDonald was talking about it and it's been on the news this morning, the whole idea of the mask situation. Our message, as far as I can tell, and I'm not the programmer of the radio station, but our message should
Are you sure of that? Because you certainly give a lot of suggestions to program director Schultz.
Well, if Schultz goes, I'll stand in line and I'll do it.
Okay, that'd be
It'll
great.
Be a whole different station, though. So I might not last very long. But here's the thing.
Yes, go ahead.
The idea on masks should be, our message should be this. Number one, cut the BS. This is not a freedom issue. This is not a religious issue. This is masks are not a political issue. This is a public health issue. That is the message. That is all. Goodbye. That is all it is. And we won't accept anything else. Period. For those people, we got texts and somebody saying, oh, my pastor at church says that we don't have to wear masks. That is, where's my finger? Right here. That is BS, because there are laws of the land and there are laws according to the Bible or whatever. So don't tell me, and you are expected to adhere to the laws of the land as you are to the laws of whatever your belief is. So don't give me that. This is not a political issue. Not a religious issue. This is a public health issue. I'm now needing to take something to calm down, and I'm finished for a bit. You go.
Good rant, Leah. Good rant. I liked it, and I totally agree with you. I mean, just because you're a member of a religious group and maybe you have this certain beliefs, well, that does not trump the rules and laws of the city, of the province, of the country. You got to follow that first. I'm sorry. It's for the good of the people, the safety of everybody around you, and everybody you come in contact with whenever you leave said church. So that's just the way it is. And there should not be a religious exemption for things like that. I mean, you're living in this country. There are rules to this country. There are laws to this country, and religion laws do not trump that. Too bad.
And
Wear your
I
mask.
mean, yeah, I mean, I'm talking of, I mentioned a pastor because somebody said that. Somebody actually texted in, and I'm not quite sure what religions because they're going through that in Leamington. And it is complete and utter BS. If you're talking about, and I'm just going to use this again as an example, but if you're talking about a religion where you are adhering to the rules of the Bible, the Bible is pretty clear. Whether you're doing Old Testament, New Testament, whatever it is, there are laws of the land and there are God's laws, and you are expected to adhere to both. So I don't care. Stop the BS. It's a public health issue, and that should be our message over and over and over again. Nothing else.
Yeah, well, I agree, and like I stated, the laws of the land trump whatever's in your beliefs in your Bible. But I don't think everybody believes that. I think people put God first ahead of country, and God's rules and whatever they believe in ahead of the laws of the land.
But that's God's rules too, that you follow the laws of the land. So it's not a matter of putting one above the other. That's what God's rules are too. Donald Trump, anybody that thinks that Donald Trump has an iota of spirituality in him is full of, I call BS on that too.
What do you mean? Explain that more.
He's not a religious guy. He's not a spiritual guy. He runs off and goes to his, he does not. I mean, give me a break. The way he conducts himself, give me a break. Give me a break.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think he was going for votes anytime he held up a Bible or talked about God or whatever. He was going for that conservative right wing vote that that Republicans tend to are drawn to and would vote for. The conservative, give me my guns, my God, my religion, and don't tell me what to do. So anyway, okay, good rants, Leah. Good rant.
Our message should be clear. This is a public health issue, nothing else. BS to freedom, BS to religion, BS that I don't want to, BS it doesn't work. It's a public health issue. Put on a mask and shut up.
There you go. Wear the damn mask. Shut your mouth and put on your mask. We got a ways to go in this thing. It's going to be a while until we get some kind of vaccine or this thing floats away or whatever it's going to be, because we're going to be dealing with this well into the new year. So everybody chill out, wear your mask, social distance, sanitize. And I'm glad the mayors of Windsor, Essex stepped up. And we heard the story on AM800 News this morning during the morning drive and said, okay, education is over. We've been dealing with this since March. If you don't know to wear a mask, sanitize your hands, and social distance, you're not going to get it by now because everyone's saying it over and over again. So enough's enough. We're going to crack down on the people that are not following those rules. Good for them.
And talk about, while you were talking, I was thinking, talk about, they say, you're sheeple, you're sheep. Really? How about you're the sheep? How about you are the ones that are getting sucked into this false narrative that all your freedoms and rights are taken away? Again, BS.
But why is it like that? Why is it like this about this issue, this health issue, this pandemic, and wearing masks is the big issue, right? When it comes to people saying personal freedom, you can't tell me what to do. You can't speed. You can't kill someone. You can't injure someone on purpose. There's laws, there's rules for a civil society. This is protecting everyone in society. Why can't they tell you what to do to wear a mask? It's wearing a mask. It's not a big deal.
Exactly.
Sorry, somebody's calling me right now. Who's calling me right now?
Somebody who's like, tell her to shut up.
That was my ringtone. Isn't that nice?
Oh, so you're calling them back?
No, that's like my phone ringing right now.
Oh, anyway, you know what? They're the sheeple. They are so being fooled. So being fooled by people. That's all.
Hey, who's doing the dishes back there? Is that Dave doing the dishes? I can hear some noise in the background there.
No, that's Cooper.
Cooper!
despite the fact I'm on the whatever computer right now,
Does
that
Cooper
it can
want to
be
join us? Does he have
loud.
any thoughts? He'd like to
You
tell
have
us
any
what he's
thoughts,
doing?
Cooper? Nope.
No? Why he's
Now his
making so
head's
much
up to his
noise
group.
during this
Nope.
fine broadcast?
Oh, that's all he said. Wear a mask. That's all. Nope.
Wear a mask. Shut up and wear your mask. There you go. Even Cooper says that. Okay, let's get on to something else. And this is something that Dan McDonald was talking about a few minutes ago. It's a pretty exciting day in our radio station family, where we are going to find out about 2 new radio stations coming to Windsor, Essex. And sadly, though, 2 radio stations that have been around a long time, 93.9 The River and 89X, which has been around a long time and really, to me, was a legendary station back in the day. They are going to be changing formats, meaning you're going to hear different style and type music on there beginning at noon today.
Yeah, and we have no idea what the formats are going to be.
Now, when do we
And
find out? Like at 11 o'clock or something, right?
I don't know. It's not uncommon too for radio stations to flip formats, and we know that. It happens all the time. Luckily enough, they still want to hear us yakking away on AM800 and keeping everybody informed, like we did this morning with that accident that was on the road. Like if you didn't have the format we had, it'd be really difficult to try to keep people up to speed with that kind of stuff. And so we're happy that we haven't changed anything yet. We don't know what those formats are going to be, right?
No, we don't, honestly. I mean, we're all speculating. And if people want to speculate in the thread, what kind of radio station would you like to hear at noon today on 88.7 FM and 93.9 FM? What would you like to hear? Maybe what's your guess? Or what do you think is needed in the radio market here in Windsor, Essex, and Detroit? What I would like, Leah. This is my idea.
And I know. Let me guess.
What?
You want sports talk radio.
No, there's enough of that, I think.
Okay.
I think there's enough of that.
Okay. All
What
right.
I want, here's one coming in from Sandra. She wants mixed music. Mixed music. I don't even know what mixed music would be. Give us an example of songs or artists. Brenda wants old country. What, like Conway Twitty or something? You want a little twang going on your radio? That's not going to happen.
Nope. I'm not down with that.
How does this sound, Leah? The new News, Talk, and Rock 93.9 news and information on crystal clear 5,000 watt FM blowtorch. AM 800 moves to FM.
Ooh, I like it. We've been planning that. We've been trying to do that forever.
I've been wanting this for about a decade. I said, you know what? Get us on FM. People want to hear us in crystal clear FM. You know, a lot of radios don't get AM anymore. Of course, you can listen to us on your smart speaker. That has been a big benefit for us. Yeah. A lot of people listen on the smart speaker, Cogeco 700 on their TV. You can watch us there or listen to us there anyway. I think that's great. But crystal clear news, talk, and rock.
I like it. Throw in a few songs here and there. A lot of stuff.
You know, we have nothing to talk about. Throw on some, some Aerosmith or something.
That's why we've got to get rid of Melissa. She's the boss, Mike. And we'll take over.
Yes. Well, maybe we should have a coup. Yeah. Storm the building.
Yeah, exactly.
Storm the building.
Somebody said Pavarotti. I'm like, so is that like a Pavarotti station? All Pavarotti all the time?
Yeah, you can't have that. Listen, and that's why the business has changed so much, and there's so much upheaval in radio is because of things like Spotify and all the apps out there where if you want to listen to Pavarotti 24 hours a day, knock yourself out. I don't think anybody else does, so there's not going to be a radio station on there. Shania Twain, etc. too. Shania Twain or Shania Twin? Because I know there is a Shania Twin. Country music from back in the old days. Nah. 60s, 70s, 80s. Nah, no, I don't think so. I don't know what it's going to be. We honestly do not know what it's going to be, but it will be at noon today, both on 93.9 and 88.7 FM. You're going to hear brand new radio stations. And I don't know. I would assume I would know if we were moving to FM. I wish, but nobody's told me yet anyway. So I don't think it's us.
They don't know. They're not telling us.
Keep listening to us on the 50,000 watt blowtorch AM 800 and on your smart speaker and online AM800CKLW.com. What was that face?
We would only know that information and be privy to it if we got rid of
I don't think she's going anywhere.
Melissa.
She's doing a bang up job.
Let's take her for a walk down by the river.
Leah wants to get cement shoes fitted for Melissa, our program director, apparently. Good times, Leah. Good times. I bet you your phone's going to be ringing right after 9 this morning, just like mine was a few minutes ago. You're all awesome. Well, thank you very much. But just getting on and being radio geeks for a second, and Leah, you and I have been in this business for years and years and years. You were there. I got there in '94. You were there before me. You used to do the afternoon show on AM800 for a long time, and on 580 on CKWW, did news and reporting and all that stuff. And 89X in particular, just a legendary station. So many great names have come through there. Dave and Chuck and Vince Canova, Kelly Brown, all these people over the years, and Christina, and the list goes on and on about not only the personalities on that radio station, Tom Keekott, Gnip, all these people that just made the radio station huge and broke a ton of artists in music, especially from the Detroit area. Kid Rock, they were the first ones to play Kid Rock anywhere in the world. And Eminem, they broke Eminem. My Name Is, that was his first song. It was such an influential radio station at that time when modern rock and modern music and rap and all that was kind of mixing together, that it was an unbelievable time for that radio station.
Yeah. All good things come to an end at some point, right? And it's a sad day for sure. But on and onward and upward we go.
Yep. Absolutely. So, and I was on there for 2 years. I was the overnight weekend scrub fill-in guy, stereo mic overnights on 89X. Here's another 10 in a row. And the latest from Sugar Ray.
And people don't like change, like when it comes to anything. Like people really resist change. And I mean, I get that because we're creatures of habit and we like what we like. I know Dave will say that. Why do you have to change this around the house or something? And I'll be like, because I'm opposite. I'm like, change is inevitable. Things are going to change. Your health is going to change. Your age is going to change. Your kids and your relationships are going to change. So you just have to embrace the changes, because
roll with the changes. Yeah.
I know, but nothing is going to stay the same. It's just not. And so, resistance is futile, my friend.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Technology has changed so much, and the media industry has changed so much. So we got to change with it. Unfortunately, if we like it or not, and it change is tough. But I think everybody hates change, but then the change becomes the new norm, and there you go. How do you like my haircut, by the way? I got it cut yesterday.
Yeah, I was gonna say I was hoping to get to that. It's good. I like it. It's nice and like cleaned up and everything today. Like there's none of that when you were pulling all that mess up yesterday.
No.
It's good.
This is all I can do now.
Oh,
How
no,
about that?
now you
Still
just
kind of long.
No. Now you just messed that up a bit. That look is kind of a little why do I want to say? Well, there are a lot of men that have their hair cut like that.
Yeah.
But for some odd reason, Brian Adams, that short kind of off to one side, but that's one. But there's somebody else. Oh God, who has their haircut like that?
Like this?
Yeah. There's quite a few people, but yeah.
Yeah, this is like kind of the thing right now, I guess. And people, I actually get a lot of compliments on this.
There's a lot of product in there, it looks like.
Yeah, well, when you put in product, there's, with less hair, then it looks different. So anyway, I thought it looked pretty good. I think I'm looking all right today.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, that's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow, 5 to 9 on AM800. We're going to talk to the president. We are talking to the president tomorrow.
Dun, 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 dun,
we should play that. 8:20 tomorrow. The president will join us. Robert Gordon from the University of Windsor. You thought I was going to say Donald Trump. No, Robert Gordon will join us from the University of Windsor. I don't think we've ever had a chance to talk to him on the program. So look forward to that and much more tomorrow, 5 to 9, back here on After 9 for what, Wine Friday? Is that really what we're doing or something?
Yep.
Okay, I'll probably go coffee or maybe some Gatorade or something is what I normally drink in the morning.
Or
And we'll see.
if there's a favorite thing you like to eat, when I say I'll drink to that, you eat to that.
Oh, okay.
Like
I get
mini
maybe some
cupcakes or
waffles
cookies.
tomorrow.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe some waffles we'll do tomorrow. Okay, have a great day, everyone, and tune into AM800 the rest of the day, the rest of the COVID and all the other local yada 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 stuff, and we'll see you then. Okay, bye.